Hi everybody, Dr. Kammerer here. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to talk a little bit about kids' lung health today. And I'm talking about this because it's a topic that comes up a lot in pediatrics, and I'm available to talk with you about your child specifically at rodocs.com. And if you have any family or friends that might find this information useful, go ahead and share the video with them as well. So the topic today is going to be kids' lung health. Obviously, there's a broad variety of topics that we could talk about, but the main things I want to talk about are the most important things to kids: their ability to play with their friends, run around outside, play sports, and be able to compete, and also sleeping. Sleeping is so critical for kids. They don't get that good sleep, they have issues with behavior, issues at school. And so if kids are coughing all night long, that's a problem, definitely something to bring up with the doctor. Or if they can't play or run because they get out of breath. And sometimes parents will notice that their children aren't keeping up with the other kids on the team, or even just outside, they kind of don't want to. And then you get in this cycle of they're not doing it at all, and so they're getting out of shape as well. And then when they try to run or do a sport, then they're even more out of breath or maybe even getting embarrassed, and it could all be underlying of a breathing problem. So it's really important for us to discuss what's going on with the child to figure out what's going on. And some kids have a diagnosis already of asthma, but not necessarily. That's another thing we can get through history or talking about what's happened to the child before. Let's say they've been hospitalized as an infant a couple of times for breathing. Nobody ever said asthma, or maybe even said a name for it is reactive airway disease. And the kiddos grow up, their airways get bigger, and they don't have any more problems. But then as an older child or teenager, they cough a lot when they exercise. That's a really common story and something that we can do something about so they can be active. I actually wanted to look up athletes that have been affected by asthma. David Beckham has asthma, so giving a kiddo a diagnosis just helps them make a plan. It does not mean they can't succeed when they want to. David Beckham, Emmett Smith, Christy Yamaguchi all have asthma. And actually, it's the most common illness in Olympic athletes. 8% of Olympic athletes have asthma. And so that was really important for me to bring up so that people know that they don't have to not do activities anymore if they have asthma. So the goals of a discussion about breathing would be making a plan. Usually it's called the asthma action plan. And it goes through, it's actually written down usually so that everybody's on the same has the same plan, because sometimes kids need several different kinds of medicines, maybe allergy medicines and some ongoing asthma medicines. And then there's a whole separate plan if kiddos start coughing a lot or if they're doing sports, and that usually triggers them. So that's called the asthma action plan. That's one really important thing that every child with breathing issues should have. And also they should know their triggers. Triggers are things like colds, cold air, allergies, maybe dust. And going through those in detail helps to change little factors in their environment so the kids don't get as sick. And then also the ultimate goal is that they have their normal activity, they're able to be competitive when they want to, and also that they're sleeping really well through the night. So those are the main things that I talk to every patient about. Go ahead and share this video so that the information reaches more people. And also you can go to rodocs.com. The link is also through my Facebook page. And let me know if you want to discuss this with me some more. Thanks so much. Have a great day.